Alright, what's up boys and girls? Thursday night. I am stoked, happy to be here for break number 964. What's up, what's up? Alright, PYT, so I don't have to go through the teams. You guys know who you have. Do have some choices though. I don't know. Let's see. I've got 2 blaster cases. Both of them signed, sealed, and delivered. I'm going to put it right there. I've got one there. And I've got one here. Tell me left or right. Which one do you want to do? First person to say left or right. We'll do this one is the left one. This one over here is the right one. Left, right is in my hand. First person in the chat, all you do, L. I'll even accept an L or an R. Left. Troy says left. All right, like it, Troy. Troy is a good one to start with tonight because that dude is hot. Talk about double mini spot. 4 teams. I like it, Troy. I like it. Matt agrees with you. So we're going to open these up. And dump them out. Thursday. It feels good to be a Thursday. You know, that's the one thing about Thursday. Thursday has been awesome throughout the football season because I can watch the game and chat about it. And it's like, yeah, Thursday's you were due. I like that you were due. Thursday's a great day, but it also is so far away from Sunday. So when the game or games happen on Sunday, it's like, oh, it's old news by Thursday, but I'm still pumped up. Haven't had a chance to talk about it all week. So maybe we'll, you guys can indulge me today. Let me dump these out here, and then I'll get them sorted over here. How did you like that mini setup, Troy? Usually it's like one team, top 8 or whatever, blah, blah, blah. This one I was like, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do it a little different. And that way the top 3 teams got 2 teams. Well, you probably liked it because you smashed. In the future, do you like that mini setup? Or do you prefer the safe route, just, whatever. All right. I got my knife. I got our 20 blasters here. 2, 3. I sound like I'm in a fishbowl. Okay, good. I appreciate the feedback. Let me see. I sound like I'm in a fishbowl. Does that sound any better? Let's see. Does that sound any better, Chris? Oh, I like that. So sometimes it didn't look like it was on this time, but there's so many different inputs. It's funny how we just roll with this every night. But so we've got our mic. Sometimes the camera will put in as an input. The phone will put as a mic input, and it's crazy. But do I sound okay to everybody else? All right, good. I sound fine to Matt. It's a Chris problem. No, but I do have to check that sometimes too. I've got the computer with the tunes. We're ready. Let's do it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Good. It is one day I will maybe take you through the setup too on OBS, empty, on how you have to have different different overlays and how the green screen in the back kind of affects things too. You can see it on shiny cards. You can see the green kind of reflecting on the back. So that's a different filter, and then you've got our little logo there in the top left. We were playing around as far as how to do it to put Zach and I up top, put the cards on the bottom. I don't know. I'm going to add another camera up top too, so when we are together, you can see us, ripping for each other or whatever. All right, these are lasers. Jalen Hyatt for my boy Ayush. like to pick your teams. You guys, in my head, I'm like, oh, Giants, Ayush, I know that. This is the very first box, Chad, so you have not missed anything. This is the very first box, very first everything. A little laser, Lamar, JSN, laser, Cedric Tillman from my boy JPS. I like that I know the teams in my head. I've got to memorize because I know, for the most part, who's got who. You know, a lot of new guys actually today, though. Hopping in, DK Metcalf. So if you're new, welcome. Stetson Bennett. My name is Rich. Cam Jordan. Don't break and drive. No. That would be... We have taken the setup on the road. When we go to Nationals, we break together. We've never broken in the car. That would be bad. Matt, what's up, dude? I think AR is a huge buy now. I like that I saw you buying him too. I bought one. I bought the one that, I don't know if you saw Chris Tybor posted today, the Blue Wave to 199. I bought that one from him, so he's going to mail that to me tomorrow. I think AR is a little bit of a buy. Compared to Stroud, prices are absolute fire, you know what I mean? He's as top can get. And I feel like AR is the next guy where you're like, all right, buy now. I bet start of the season, he's like goes up, sell it to you. I will sell it to you after it's graded, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna send it, depending on what it looks like. I love that, Troy. I love it. I get that everyone gets busy with their stuff, with their thing, whatever. I agree. David says buy Herbert now too. Marcus Allen. Herbert, I feel like is a buy too, especially with the new coach and everything. I feel like he's going to absolutely tear it up. Silver for the Cowboys. Well, Emmett for the Cowboys. Matt. KJ Henry for Mr. Shelton. Clayton Tune, Tyler Boyd, got a Portals, Kenny Pickett. Second laser rookie for the Giants. We had the Jalen Hyatt. Now we got the Eric Gray. Porn star by day. Look at you. Do it. Do it. Certified RPA to 25. Dude, I like that. You know, it's funny, David, because I feel like he's had a year every year. Like, even though last year was a down year, if you look at his numbers, you're like, oh, still top 10 guy. You know, still, he threw how many touchdowns? How many interceptions? You're like, they were putting up close to 30 points a game, it felt like. Haha, corner is second and long. I agree, but you know what? It takes more than just one guy to win. And that defense, like there was times where I feel like if you put up 35 points, your defense should hold the other team. You know what I mean? Like, how much are you expected to put up? Jaden Green for my new guy. Carl. Little Jaden Green for you, Carl. One of the many new guys. If I don't have your address, I know Carl's one of them, make sure you send it to me. Send me your address, and that way I know where to send these to. There we go. Little Bryce Young.
Let's go.
From my boy John Park. John is very invested. It's funny, the last thing he needs is another Bryce Young because he is so all in on Bryce Young. I like it. You know what? It's funny, Dave, you say that, Tom Brady, but like when Brady put up historic numbers against the Eagles in the Super Bowl, you're like, he didn't get it done. And you're like, you need the defense to like make a stop. Like our defense did when he came in and knocked the ball away from Brady. The defense plays, it's 50% of the game. Which actually I don't believe it's 50% of the game, but it should be a percentage of the game. I agree he had 5 already. I'm not arguing that he's not the best, but I'm saying like, hey, you have a defense, it matters. It's funny how the difference between him and Mahomes when he beat Mahomes, like that would be one less for him and one more for Mahomes. Like Mahomes would have 4 now, and he would only have 6, and you're like, oh, that's another conversation. So that particular Super Bowl, oops, sorry for the bump, really is gonna like come down to mean so much, so much. That is going to be the difference between being talked about as the greatest player of all time. Because you're like, well, how many more can Mahomes win? I mean, granted, he's 28, whatever. The odds of him winning more than 2, I'm never going to bet against him. But 2 more, I feel like, is a lot. And that would put him at 5. So that's what I'm saying. The one where he and Brady played against each other, just insane. How do you say that? How do you say the best quarterback always wins when I just gave you... Oh, there you go. Unless you say the fluke game. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you call it? What's his name? Foles isn't better than Brady for sure. Well, Jalen Carter, rookie gear, Eagles. Speaking of my Eagles. Carl, I got your address. Thanks, brother. Fred Warner. Let's get a good silver here. Josh Down. Texans! Not Texans. Dylan Horton. Come on, Texans. Brandon, we need more than that. Quentin Johnston, speaking of, the Chargers right there. Benton, Gabe Davis are red. Red is not a rookie, maybe? Skoronski. Red is a rookie for the Saints. Well, Jake Haener? No, Kendrick Miller. Kendrick Miller's not bad. Saints, this is one of Troy's teams. Saints, it's a nice red short print right here. Kendrick Miller. Skoronski. Yeah, you think 5 to 6? I'm telling you, 6 is a lot. It is so hard. I feel like it's harder to win these days than it was back then because of the salary cap and how hard these teams. Like, it feels like the top teams are really close. Whereas back in the day, there was only however many teams that could really win it. I feel like there's more today that could win it. Like for example, the Chiefs dynasty. Everyone's talking about them. They're not even favored to win next year. Eli, it's funny, if it weren't for Eli, man, Brady would be so far and ahead. Chad, I think so too. I mean, Andy, not if Kelsey's riding him like that, right? His health got to be a concern for sure, but man, what a dude. I agree, coaching. I think coaching has a huge part in it. Andy probably the best playing right now for sure. Best coach in the game. Jahmyr Gibbs, offensive. Tua, little orange Tua. Little Tank Bigsby for the Jags. Jags getting a little love. Another mini team for Jeremy. I do like these silver variations. I know I've said that before, but little Brees. Colts, we got a silver Granson. Little Lions getting some love. Sammy Laporta. This dude. Sammy Laporta, tight end 1 next year. Do you take Laporta over Kelsey next year? I think I do. Kendrick Miller. Speaking of Kendrick Miller, I got the red and the wherever. That's what I'm saying, Troy. Do you think that is a testament of how good Mahomes is? Because I don't feel like the wide receiver position has really gotten crazy these last however. Like everyone's like, you need to have a number 1 receiver. And they're paying them stupid money. But you see a team like the Chiefs who get that, and it doesn't matter. David, I think you check the fantasy stats this year and check and see who got more points between Laporta and Kelsey. Just check. And now you're talking a year later. You're talking distracted versus a young stud. I don't know. Somebody look that up. Look that up. Who had more fantasy points last year, Laporta or Kelsey? I gotta know. And this is this year. As a rookie, Vikings, little Jaron Hall. No, I'm not. I'm talking fantasy-wise next year. I'm not talking about like greatest of all time. Check the rings. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fantasy draft next year. Dorian Williams, Bills. I'm not talking about like actual player. Vikings, little Jordan Addison silver. Kind of like that. It's a nice one. Got the nice Jaron Hall orange and the silver Jordan Addison. B-Rob, ooh, another Sammy Laporta, silver Mozzie. Matt, silver Rook. Side pack here missing. No, I'm speaking strictly fantasy-wise. Fantasy football-wise. I'm like, who do you draft tight end 1 next year? Are you not a fantasy guy? No, they got a Monra too. Well, Monra's been a beast. Plus their running backs. I feel like the Lions are up and coming for the next however long. Oh, Will Levis love. Ooh, there you go. Jake, too, little Dalton Kincaid color. You were asking about that. Oh, Will Levis, getting a little love. Tennessee. Brett, can't comment. He's in Facebook jail, but showing you some love anyway, my friend. Dalton. Okay, David, so that being said, if it's your turn to draft, you're drafting your tight end, who do you draft first? Little Joey B. Laser, Prismatic, Herbert. Little Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Chiefs get a little love from my boy Austin. Let's see here. Colts, Rodney, Saints, little A.T. Perry. Daniel Dimes. You're taking Mark Andrews over both those guys? Trey Tucker, Silver, Ayuk, and Fred Warner. Coming off the injury, doesn't scare you a bit. How did he do his last game where he came back? I don't remember. Another red. It's our second red. Oh, he's a beast for sure. I agree, he's top 3. I feel like Kelsey's been healthy for the most part. Oh, Gronk is another story. Cardinals, little Clayton Tune, Cardinals, Jason, my boy Jason from Arizona. Getting his cards, little rookie QB, colored up. Here's a baby Stroud for you, Brandon. We gotta do better than that. We got a lot to go though. Chase Claypool, Portals, Jamar Chase. Our red is Gabe Davis. Jake. The short print Gabe Davis to go with your Dalton Kincaid. I don't know if you're chasing the littles around, but we got you, brother. Evan Hall. Thule, got Cam Akers. Marvin Mims. Another mini winner, Brandon McCoy. Got a rookie gear there, Derrick Henry. Silver BJ Ojolari. We still have 4, 8. We're not even halfway through this last year. So let's take a break at the halfway point. What if we've done 10 and we'll do a mega and we'll do some, we'll do a Prizm, another box. We'll do a retail box. You're in the right spot, Dave, because I feel like we do pretty well to the Raiders. I feel like I'm a Raiders guy. Michael Mayer for sure. Aiden O'Connell for sure. Money in the Bank. Raiders, Bengals I do really well for usually. We're gonna get some Texans love for my guy too. Maybe Brandon. Alright, this one is, we've got 8, 11, we've got 12, this is number 8 maybe? Or something like that. Ooh, a little A-Chain Miami. Richard. Oh, Richard. Little A-Chan. He's fun to watch. Buda Baker. Chad, my Philly guy. Look, born and raised in Philly, bro. I'm with you. Zay Flowers. Ravens. You know, Brandon. On the board with the Ravens anyway. Pitchery. Traylon Burks. Hendon Hooker. Got a silver Khalif. And Michael Thomas, Can't Stop Mike. Empty. It is hot in here. I forgot to turn on my fan. I got a baby fan here. All right. Be interesting to see how the Eagles do next year with all their coaching changes and stuff like that. Another year. I mean, if you're Chad, if you're high on Hurts, now's the time to buy Hurts. He has been in the toilet. Prices have gone down. I feel like they'll probably still go down for another however long. Then they'll kind of bottom out and keep rolling. Zach Charbonnet, a little Seahawks love. Go Shay. JMO, we got a Fireworks. Josh Jacobs, got a Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez, Troy. One of your many teams. Bradley Chubb. We got a Tyler Lockett. Our silver is a Rook for the Eagles. Oh, look, Tanner McKee. I hope so. He's a hard worker. I like that. Hopefully, we don't have to see Tanner McKee. All right, so we're at the halfway point. So we've got 10 left. 10 blasters left. Empty box. 3-6. Austin, what's up, man? Yeah, we got a little Rasheed Rice here. A little Rasheed Rice laser and something else I thought that isn't up here. Could be wrong, though. Rasheed Rice. That's kind of the guy you want to see from the Chiefs. Really want to see the Felix. Hopefully we can squeeze an auto out of these megas. Worst case, I know somebody asked about points. We will, if we do get some points, we'll random them off to a team. Stafford, pink. Silver, Samaje Perine, little Tyree Wilson. David. Tyree Wilson. Working up to your Aiden. Jahmyr Gibbs, Prismatic. Pink Eagles, little Hassan Reddick. Marvin Mims. Good report. Tyler Higbee, silver. Little Sammy Laporta, speaking of. More Laporta for you, Troy. Troy Hummel. Rook for the Falcons. Little Bijan. We'll take some Bijan. Ayush! Let's see. Silver, is that a rook for the Giants? Saquon, Jamar, Horton, and Baby Will Levis. Just make sure I ran through these. Silver, Tyler Baby, yeah, we did. Let's see if we can get a checkerboard in there too, Chad. Why not? Let's see what these checkerboards are about. 3 per box on these. See a bunch of guys grading the Eagles draft last year, and you're like, oh, did pretty good. Did pretty good. I think we need that 3rd wide receiver, though, right? But I think the change in the OC is definitely going to help. There was so much time this year where they should have ran the ball, and they just didn't. I was so excited when we started out the gates and Swift was running like a beast. All right, this is what I want to see. And then just kind of gave up on it. Hoping Kelsey comes back for one more year. I don't think he will, but I hope he does. All right, green is the John Riggins. Samuel Laporta again. Andre Miller. All right, our first checker here. Good finesse. Cowboys. Little Dak. Dak for the boys. Good, Matt. Bumble. So it's 7:55. Jake, are you in here? Do you think he comes back for one more? I feel like that's why he hasn't announced it yet, Chad, right? I feel like he's been taking his time, doing his thing, and I think he's so good. You know what I mean? It's not like he wasn't one of the top centers in the league this year. One more. Come on, one more. That's great. Let's see what we got. Another checkerboard here, not a DTR. Saints, not a rook. Little Olave. Little 2nd-year Olave. Saints, were they a mini team? I think they were. Troy, one of your mini teams. Cam Smith, green, another Olave. Olave and Olave. Yeah, nobody wants to go out like that. All right. Vikings. Little Kirky Cousins. Kirk, it'll be interesting to see where Kirk lands, right? Can't see. A little ETN green, too, for the Emergent for Jacksonville. Kirk, I wonder where he ends up. There's going to be a lot of empty. He's so loved in Philly, too. You see the Kelsey jerseys all over the place, David. Kelly Green, Kelsey jersey. Oh, shoot. Kirk to Pats. Kind of like that. It doesn't seem very New England-y though, but you know what? Getting rid of Belichick. Are you happy they got rid of Belichick, David? Yeah, you're a Boston guy. Does that feel weird to say? Belichick's just sitting on the couch this year. JSN. Silver for the Colts. Well, Jonathan Taylor, JT. Israel. Rashad Penny. He didn't do nothing this year, huh? It's a sweet prismatic green Bijan. Atlanta. Ayush! Doubling up on the Bijan, we got the nice pink. Now we got the green cracked prismatic to go with it. Just ready for a change, huh? Yeah, you gotta do something. Harrison, silver. Well, Jaron Hall, quarterback, Minnesota. Minnesota's got a couple Jaron Halls, got a nice Addison, and the Kirky checkerboard. Minnesota not doing too bad. Tank Bigsby. Well, Drake London. Alright. Let's get back to blasters. We are less than halfway through, Brandon. So we're just waiting to the second half. We're second half away. We got our baby CJ here. Got a little baby CJ. That was our appetizer. We're working up to something sexy, all right? We still have Mega 10 blasters, 2 refill boxes. Plenty of time. We're not even at halftime yet. It's like the Super Bowl. 0-0 at the end of the first half. First quarter. Slow startups. Just getting worked in, you know? Getting in my groove. Let's see what we got. Byron Young for the Raiders. Here you go, David. Let's see here. JSN, Bills, little James Cook, CMC. Oh, Will Levis. Take that. Brett, you got your laser Levis to go with your mem over here too. Chargers, Derwin James. Got a George Kittle. Tank Bigsby, Shaq Barrett, and Curtis Samuel. So we've got the Bryce laser, we've got the Will Levis laser. You're on deck, Brandon, you're on deck. We just need the CJ and the AR to get the top 4 for 4 quarterbacks. Empty. We'll get David his Aiden O'Connell too while we're at it. Can be done. Alright, it is 8 o'clock, so at what time? I think at 9 is the next one drops. This is my warm-up for the night. The next one we're going to do, I think, is the 80 Absolute Blasters. Our boy Zach last night did 80 Absolute Blasters, and tonight it's my turn. Stepping up, my turn. Plus, we're doing it with a juice box and an Absolute Hobby, which the case is live. There's only 7 boxes left in that case, and we have not hit the case hit there. So that'll be at 9 o'clock. AJ Dillon, Drew Bledsoe, silver Pirine, orange JPJ for Pittsburgh. Another Pirine, a lot of Pirine tonight. Well, Hendon Hooker. See, look at this. We're hitting all the quarterbacks. Detroit, a little Hendon Hooker to go with your Samuel Laportas. We're getting there. We're getting there. Tyrann Mathieu. All right, 8 more blasters. Don't tell me that we're getting the Bryce, the Will Levis, the Hendon Hooker, not come through from my boy Brandon. Gotcha, Brandon. We'll hit one of the 2 in the next 2 blasters. That way it'll put your mind at ease. Just calling it right here. In the next 2 blasters. Maybe not just one, maybe the next one. And then you can be like, okay, this guy's not bad. I'll hang in there for the rest of it. Hit that CJ checkerboard, we're in business. Alright, this is blaster number 12, I think? 12 or 13? I don't know. We'll see. Giants, little Bobby. Eagles, our boy, Weapon X. Bills, will Stephon Diggs. Dolphins, Cam Smith to go with your H-hand. Zach Ertz. Zach Harrison. Alright. That's why I said 2, because I wasn't feeling that one. I didn't feel like it would go back to back. Nice silver. I've been looking for a nice silver. All right, so we have 7 more left. 6 after this one. Let's see what this one's got. We hit 2 reds so far, which has been kind of cool. Anton Harrison for the Jags. Derek Hall, got a Von Miller. Seahawks, little Devin Witherspoon. Spoony Love from up above. Chiefs, got the Pacheco second year. 49ers, CMC, first #1 overall pick next year, fantasy-wise. I think so, right? It's got to be. Michael Thomas. Bengals, Williams. All right, 6 more. 6 more. I do feel like they could have, the 49ers should have run the ball a little bit more. What do you think of the decision to take the ball first? You know, T. Feels like everyone's kind of giving them crap for taking the ball first. But they had just come off the field. The defense had been gassed. You know, they were talking about that, how their defense was gassed and want to give them a break. And they definitely look gassed. I mean, it's funny when you look at the first half or the first quarter, you see how many points were there, and then versus the fourth quarter, you're like, oh, fatigue's a real thing. You know, you're amped up and you're playing well, and then you're like, oh, it's exhausted. Yeah. Chargers, little Darius Davis. Panthers, Shaq Thompson, Kittle. Marvin Mims, more Denver love for our mini winner. Chase Brown, Skoronski. That was supposed to be Christian. Where's our Puka? Have a nice silver here. Bengals, Trey Hendrickson, Devonta. Man, it's so amazing. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the punt is where it went wrong, 100%. That extra point changes everything. It's funny how little margin of error there was, because if any one of 5-6 different things go the other way, then the 49ers just win that game. You know, that ball hitting that guy in the ankle, I mean, that was inches. That's why they say it's a game of inches. But, totally changed the momentum of the game. Like you said, the guy blocked the kick, the extra point. Inches. All right, this is 1 of 5 left. Jags have an Ingram. Silver for the Raiders. Michael Mayer. See, did I tell you, David? I said Michael Mayer for sure. Butler hitting 57-yarders like it's nobody's business, setting Super Bowl records. Nice silver variation for the Michael Mayer. Silver for the Rooks, little Broderick Jones. Bears, Tariq Stevenson. Roquan Smith, Debo. Stetson Bennett. Little Stetson. It's not really who you want, Christian. You want the Puka. I know you do. We're getting there. It's amazing. If Stroud didn't have the season he had, Puka is just rookie of the year, having the best rookie season ever. Best rookie season ever of a wide receiver. And it's kind of overshadowed because our boy kind of did it, you know? If they don't, I think they will, David. I think they will. It's kind of like our boy, Dalton Kincaid. Like, that guy, he's a baller. He really did. But, like, that's what I'm saying. When you've got, I don't know, Kid was pretty special. It'll be interesting to see where people take him in next year's fantasy drafts. Like Punko, probably first rounder next year. You're like, it's just interesting to see. Like, how high does he go too? Who do you take him over? Do you take him over somebody like Jamar Chase? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Brandon, not the Texans quarterback we want. Saints, Olave, several Olave tonight. Rams, Tyler Higbee. Zach Evans, Christian, we're flirting here. Now it's just cruel. Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys, Kenneth Walker. Packers, get a little love, Manuel Wilson. Empty. Davis Mills, yeah, not the guy that we're looking for. But we still got 6 boxes left. 6 boxes left. We got some. Who picked this case? Troy. It's Troy. So if anything happens, hey, and they're all in the other case, it's Troy's fault. The red retail on the right is Gabe Davis. So there's a red here and a red here. So we got 2 out of this case. We got the Kendra Miller and the Gabe Davis. Josh. Bryce Young, we have Javon Holland. Jets, got CJ Mosley. Silver for the Bills. Well, Justin Shorter, Jake. Jake's our Buffalo mod guy. Brian Branch, Lions. Cowboys, got Stephon Gilmore. Hype, Kenny Pickett. Got another Bijan. It's our 3rd Bijan, right? We got the pink, we got the green ice, now we got the Premier jersey. It's kind of nice. Keon White, empty. Troy's like, wait a minute, who? Wait, what? Listen, could your welcome back be any different? You got 4 teams too. You're not doing bad with the Saints. I guess we're due for a Jake Hainer, right? All right, this is Blaster 19. Robert Woods. Jahad Dotson, Devonta Smith, Brett Favre, Miles Murphy for the Bengals, Cardinals, James Conner, Raiders, Trey Tucker, it's our 2nd Trey Tucker. I think Zach's going to be doing a bunch of Prizm hangers tomorrow. Empty. And then our boy Mike is a Trey Tucker, I think. Chat. Then our boy Mike is covering for us on Saturday. Saturday we're going to Orlando to see our boy Nate Bargatze. If you haven't heard of Nate Bargatze, which I was funny because some other friends of ours hadn't. We have a little group chat between us and our friend group. And we're like, hey, we're going to go check out this comedian. Like, you guys want to go? We're getting tickets. This was however many months ago. And nobody wanted to go. They didn't hear about him. I'm like, oh, this guy's hilarious. Carlson. Silver for the Saints. Look, Kendra Miller. Saints, Troy. I mean, if Kendra Miller pops off, you got the red, you got the silver variation, you're loaded. CA3. Jahmyr Gibbs, Lions. We've been rolling with the Samuel Laporta. Now we're loading you up with the Gibbs. Mozzie for the Cowboys. Carter, got a prismatic Jones there. Marquise Brown silver. Well, Jordan Addison laser. It's nice to go with the other Addison you have. Silver variation. Minnesota doing well. Get the silver variation and you got the orange laser. The Addison, which you like to see. Alright, let's see this box here. Let's do a second mega box. Empty. 3, 6. Alright, this is our second mega box that we've done, and then we got our 2 retail boxes. We got 6 more checkerboards after this. After this, we got the silver Michael Pittman Jr. It's going to be interesting if the Colts decide to pay him, or we're going to franchise him, or we're going to trade him. Second baby CJ, we got 2 baby CJs. We're ready for a big one. Silver for the Jags, ETN, another handed hooker, pink. Kind of rocking the rookie gear here. We got the Premier jersey and the rookie gear. Lions doing well. Silver, K9, Ocho, Deuce Vaughn, Jalen Carter. Been a couple Carters. Josh Allen, Dalton. Silver for the Steelers, Broderick Jones. Bears, Roshan Johnson behind the Rashee Rice. Seahawks getting a little Geno. Be interesting to see where Geno lands up too. Zach Charbonnet. Seahawks. All right. Let's get into these last 2. See if we can get some nice greens. See if we can get some nice checkerboards. John, what's up, man? So we got the red Kendrick Miller and we got a red Gabe Davis too. So we got 2 reds there. You got a nice lasered up Bryce Young to add to your pile. As if you needed more Bryce Young, but you know what? That's what you get when you get Panthers. You load it up, man. Hey, by the way, your your Pokemon sub came in today. I'm assuming your other sub will come in tomorrow, so I'll hit you up about that. Pokemon sub. Alright, let's get rolling with our first Power Men pack. Switch. Alright. Dotson. Nice little prismatic A-Rod. Jets, Nate. Little love. Silver for the Falcons, Kyle Pitts. Kenny McIntosh. More Tyler Lockett, more Seattle love. Jane Reed. Probably. It's funny, I know nothing about Pokemon, but I know that Charizard is the man. He doesn't get hurt and is worth big money. You're like, alright. Get down with that. There's nothing that can devalue their cards. I know nothing else, no other character. I don't know, put a gun to my head, I don't know if you can name another one. Maybe one more, because I had another guy do whatever. This Blastoise or something, I don't know how to say it. Zay Flowers. Green Prizm Break, little JSN. Seahawks get a little more love. Shea. Felix. Let's get a good checkerboard. Lions, not a rook. Little Monra though, that's kind of nice. Lions done well this break. Troy, you done all right. Not even a Monra fan. Let's see the second piece right here. Emergent, Kenny Pickett, Steelers getting a little love from our mini team. Deontay Banks. Let's get a good checkerboard. Giants, not a rook. Isaiah Hodgkins. Ayush. Empty. Is that it, John? Is that this last sub? Is that all we got? Feels like, I don't know. I sub every week for so many people. So it's like, I forget. I gotta go into the subs and check it out. These are the last 4 packs in our second to last retail box. We got one more checkerboard, yeah, because we got the Amon-Ra and then the Isaiah Hodgkins. So one more checkerboard here in this pile, which should be a rook. Should be. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, nice. Let me know what it is. K9, little K9, fireworks, green, cracked, ice, Devon A-Chain. Titans, little Malik Willis, Deontay Wicks, Luke Musgrave, Will McDonald. Ooh, Bills, a little shorter. Look at that, Jake. I think Jake would rather have the Dalton Kincaid, but checkerboard rook to go with your red Gabe Davis and your other one. I have a thing with shorter. I don't know what it is. He pops up in every break of mine. Over Sean. All right, last color box, retail box. Let's get it good. You're gonna be thinking color blast. Color blast is on my mind. $8:20, so we'll have a little bit of time before 9 o'clock starts. Gotta come, this last box has to come strong. It's got to. It's got to, let's do it. Green for the Broncos, Humphrey. Eric Gray. Dimes. Bengals, Miles Murphy. Our Prizm Break, Jamar Chase. Bengals getting a little love. Brents. Dane. It's not the silver Texan that we're looking for. Damian Pierce. I just got a little notification on there that my Ring camera that my wife and daughter just got in. The girls are home. Which hopefully means food for me. The last cracked green was the Jamar Chase meat. You talking about this one? Cracked Prizm Break, Jamar Chase, yeah. For him. Humphrey for the Broncos. Those are the last two. Alright, let's see. Start with the Stetson Bennett. Trey Tucker. Harris Johnson Jr., Derek Hall. No problem with that. Alright, we'll just go with this pile. What do we got here? Let's see. Nice Josh Jacobs Fireworks with the cracked green. Be interesting to see where he goes if he stays. He's a free agent, I think, right? Seahawks. Not a rook. Little Tyler Lockett, Shea. Herbs, a little prismatic. Justin Herbert. It's kind of a beautiful card. KJ Henry. Empty. Four plus four, last 8 packs. Still got another checkerboard, at least one, right? Not two? I don't remember how many we had this box. A nice hype TJ Watt, Charlie Jones, silver Jordan Addison, that's nice. Go Minnesota.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Brian. Got both silver Addisons covered. Zach Evans. Jameer Gibbs. Browns. JPS. Well, David Njoku. Man, and Jake Hayner. All right, let's see if we can. How are we doing out here? Let's keep going a little bit more. A little bit more. We'll do a little bonus here. See if we can't sneak in something. Sneak it in. So a couple bonus boxes for my guys. I'm going to do 2. Throw in a couple extra blasters. Appreciate you guys, like I said, hanging out on Thursday. Ripping some wax with me. Did okay. Didn't do terrible. Man, Texans and Colts, though, really wanted to come through for you, my friend. Hopefully this overtime, Brandon, will do us a little something. Going to OT for you. I think it will. I think the extra good vibes, the OT vibes. This is the disco, too, so we'll mix it up a little bit. See what we got with the first overtime blaster for my guys. All right, here. Aaron Rodgers, got an extra Trey Tucker. These are the disco. These aren't the laser, so it's nice to have a little mix. Oh, baby A-Rich. Yeah, this is our first Anthony Richardson we've seen all night. Karloftis. Little B-Doc. Silver for the Colts. DeForest Buckner. At least we're calling Colts now. At least it's in our vocabulary. At least. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Empty. All right, 6 more packs to make some magic happen one time. One time. Boy, Brandon. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go, last box. Last box, Magic, maybe. Broncos, Singleton. Another Hendon Hooker. It's our second Hendon Hooker one we've hit. Lions have just continued to smash all night. Cedric Tillman, JPS. Little disco Cedric. Cedric, Tyler Scott. We got a Cooper Cup. Puka would have been nice. Gino. All right, we got a silver. Come on. There's our baby Puka. Silvers for the Saints. Michael Thomas. Raiders getting some love. Tyree Wilson still haven't hit the Aiden. Jeez, boys. Appreciate you guys shooting your shot. That'll do it for this break. 964. A lot of teams did decent. The Bills did great. Saints did great. The silver Addison. Vikings did great. The silver on silver on orange. The Titans did okay. Got some nice Will Levis. Got the Bryce Young. The Laportas for days. The Bijans. Had a couple of nice Bijans here too. So, nice A-chain too. Alright boys, I will see you at 9 o'clock. Our next one drops. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Peace.